smaller steps. Yeah. It just gets your reactions better. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So there you go. Good. That's it. That was good. Really good cane riding. Yeah. What are you doing? The spines are good, really good.
There's a couple little things on footwork.
Yeah.
Like it's looking good movement wise though. The few things. One at the beginning, you did some kind of elastico. And you gotta be careful because John could do another step or follow up or something. Yeah. So I might still do the elasticos, but whenever you do it, then continue with it. Like turn it into a Dorello. So if that's the elastico here, that first step then turns and returns it into that. The other thing is I'd say bring your feet a little closer together because I'm like, if you go a little too wide, even if it's the dodges at the back here, where if you're going too far back like that, you start to get too planted and it shows too much when you're shifting because you're doing too big of a movements. Do smaller movements, it'll make it easier.
Yeah, that's hard for me to read straight away.
So I'm like, I can still go here. The other thing is, see if you can do a couple of those Dorello pivots, but don't change the range as much. So I'm like, you're doing it, like I said, you're doing bigger ones, and you're doing bigger ones back, but I think that's also taking some of your energy, and I think it's also letting him read with the weight shifting. So I was like, you'll see, even if I'm doing defense here, sometimes I'm just on the spot, switching my feet without changing the distance. And I'm like, I'm still moving around and defending, but as I am, my feet keep changing. When you guys are getting caught out, a lot of the time, even if you're stepping and doing stuff, you might just leave the right foot forward. Yeah. And I'm like, we might be doing the steps and then back, but then it feels like a lot of it's just right foot forward with shuffles. If you keep switching it, that switch as you go becomes the spine, becomes the other spine, becomes the attack. Every time it keeps going. It could be those Paupos as well, where we're going on our heel, and the same thing, where I'm going out and doing those little Paupo sit downs, and it turns my hips and my shoulders. But the more hip and shoulder rotation I get, the easier it is. And my goal at the moment is to not do 2 steps to get to John. I don't so much want to go here, bang, to get that distance. I'm almost going, can I go off the line, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, I'm just systematically just creeping in closer, but I'm safe every step as I get in. And if they don't adjust or back off, I just walk through them and get them. So I'm like, those little ones are safer for me to control. If he can't read properly, starts lashing out, starts freaking out. Not him, mate.
Yeah.
You get what I mean, though. But
Alright.
yeah, that's looking good. I was like, do another round with it. 1 second. Yeah, the spine deflections are looking good with it. It's just the footwork looks too loaded afterwards, or it's too telegraphed going in because it's too big of a distance with the step.
Right.
So I might do shorter steps, but the timing wise of it is the right timing.
Okay, good.
And after you land at those, still think about those rolling blocks. So even if he lands the shot on your neck, do a backhand swing or something after him afterwards. So he's still thinking defense.
Yeah. No, I'll do some extra shots.
You can kill someone, but they could definitely get you before bleeding out or dying. Yeah. Be the worst thing if you actually won the fight and then died to a dead man. All right. Let's see it. So that's it. Just keep doing little pivots almost on the spot. So get your left foot forward, right foot forward. Keep switching. All good, all good. It also helps you get out of corners a bit easier.
Doubled up a bit, working now.
Nice. Already though, if John followed up with that stab now, your head's moving both directions and you'll keep shifting. Before you look planted, now you look ready.
I'll try walking in with them. It's just I am protecting myself.
No. You do.
If he comes through.
Completely understandable.
Yeah. It's not exactly open.
No. But it's very subtle adjustments, but he's done good with the adjustments.
Yeah. Also, you holding back a bit is making me come forward now.
Before, I think you were doing like one defense, back to offense, defense, offense, almost going 1 for 1. Now it looks like you're doing 4 or 5 defensive movements to then 1 offense, and that works better.
You're making me stretch out more, which is good.
You make John reach, which opens him more, but it also makes him relax his defense more and think too offensively. That's it. It's good.
Very good.
When John puts the pressure on, make sure you're getting left foot forward sometimes. That's it. A little bit of right foot forward, a little bit of left foot forward. Keep pivoting and switching the hips. That's it. That's it. You can do it going forward, going backwards, or on the same range. Yeah, nice. That's good. Keep switching the hips. Yep, that's it. That's it. Nice. That's good. Now you're switching them without changing the ranges. It makes it surprises people when you do change the range. Good adjustments.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Good timing. Actually, John, you could probably chuck in the same spine deflections because the counter to the spine is a spine.
Yeah.
So I'm like, even if you let it now, he could do the spine back as a counter as well. But it also would get your timing on the stepping in. So I'm like, adding that extra step on the forward defensive movement is the thing that's going to help the most, I think. Because I'm like, same for you here. So I'm like, whenever I'm doing attack, whenever I do the defense, you do solo attack. As long as I'm going forward with it, then I have options. But it could also be like, I do an attack here, you do something else, and I'm going to come forward as I do the block. Even if you go backwards now and I lose this connection, you're in the right range for me to land the shot. And like, think about, like, once again, stepping as you change levels into the roof block. Stepping as you do that kind of movement.
Yeah, and I feel like I've got to slow it down too, and it's getting a little bit tight in the box.
Yeah.
So wider strikes, slower.
Yeah, you'll notice it's quite hard to get the spines if you're too in the narrow, in the middle, that you actually have to almost point the tip away. If I go too here, sometimes it doesn't have enough oomph with it, even with the step, doesn't feel it, and it can still nick you a little bit. But if I point it away properly, people commit, but now I've actually got the right position to do everything.
Alright, we'll draw down this.
But once again, the movements are looking good. You've got the right idea, and what you already made the adjustments, if you're going a lot with the right foot forward, you're now switching, and you're doing it going forward, just stepping, you're doing it going backwards. But the one that's probably the most important is that when you're on the edge of the range with John here, you're actually switching without changing the distance. And then on one of these switches, it changes and he's expecting it to just be on the spot again when he sees us move. And then it actually changes the range. Or as he reaches for you, or like this, you go backwards, then get something of your own. So once again, like, you can do it on the spot. It's super easy to then make it go forward and back and catch them out. So as long as you keep the feet moving, you'll be good with it. Yeah, good adjustments, guys. That's it, the feet are looking good. Now think, as you go forward with the feet, defense instead of offense. Lead with the defense.
What?
Yeah, no, fair. It does sound weird, I get you. Like now your footwork's looking good defensively. You guys are moving around, everything's fine, you're switching on the spot, you're changing out, everything's looking good for both you guys there. But you guys are still going offense and stepping with that, and he's reading it, and as it comes back, reading it like that. I'm like, lead with a defense instead of offense. So still do that step, but as he does it, do a rolling block, do like a bend and heel as you're stepping in, do one of those spines as you're going forward. But it's going to be either a block or a deflection as you step forward. I think you guys are still going a little bit of block here with no step, then trying to step to the attack. As the shot's coming at him, step on the block and cut just enough time out to make it land. Yeah. So I might try it first with the spines because that's the one you've been focusing on today. So make sure your tip goes a little bit out more because then it'll actually give them the opening for that step. And even here, I'd still probably do the rolling block to deal with that. Then you can get the neck or the hand or whatever afterwards. But that's all we've already been focusing on, so get the spines down because that's the main thing for today. But if you get the spine down, then see if once again John does an attack, can I do a spine and go through? Can I do a rolling block and just step with it? But do some kind of block going forward, some kind of spine going forward. Think defensive first, then the offense. And if it still isn't landing, do multiple defenses in a row. Because if I just did one, didn't do anything, and as I come back, I'm going to get hit. So I have to instead go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I'm going to have to maybe use my hand, use a bit of level changing. It's going to change every time depending on the opponent as well, but yeah.
You're coming in. No, just.
That's right. Just think.
Quietly come in and block. So don't strike. You come in, block, keep coming in.
But do a step forward as you do the block.
And blocking.
Yeah, that's it. Nice.
Yeah.
But if every block or every defensive movement, you did a forward movement, it really messes them up. Yeah, exactly.
So you're coming in beautifully now.
Yeah, nice. If you get to that range, that's where you can start doing the washing the hands.
Yeah.
Crusadas, Plumers, Estrellas.
Yeah. But you don't do them straight away. Do a few of what you were doing. A few miss, and then one of these do as a block.
Yeah, see, that was really good. Once again, it was a defensive thing with a forward step. That's exactly it. Nice.
So a couple of normal ones, and then block.
And I would still start sparring the way you have been sparring.
Yeah.
Start at long range, aim at the hand at the beginning, full largo. But if you realize that your opponent's got skill and you start going shot for shot and you're both getting those 1-inch dodges, those umbragadas, and you're going, wait, no one's really landing, he's getting close to my hand or I'm getting close to getting countered, you're going to have to switch to the defensive mindset to still think forward. And you're going, I'm going to mess with his range, push in on him to add pressure, but if I do it with offense, I'll die. So I have to think defensively, maybe multiple defenses in a row as you close the gap, and once you're closer, get him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't just start off in defence and walk in like that, because they'll just pepper you. So it's
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Honestly, it's looking really good.
Flow, do a couple of your the distance, and then one of these. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Still at distance.
That's it. Keep the hips switching, and even on the long range. That's it, because it makes it easier to step. Hell yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
That was good.
You're doing the hand shots. And then when you're ready.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And see,
Keep
now
moving
you're
in,
close enough. The thief hand's involved. Awesome.
Once you're in, just keep going in with the fence.
That's it. Nice.
Yeah. So, still doing the hand shots. Because you're not used to moving in.
Yeah.
Now in. In.
Nice.
In safely.
Once you're inside the range as well, almost every movement, bring the sword back to your hand, just in case you need to use a block or anything. Yeah.
And think of lowering.
Yeah.
As you're coming in, lower.
You bring your body and your head lower, but you bring the bench higher to your neck. Yep.
It's not too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Go on, good. Go on, just quietly keep going until this thing's done. Yeah, nice. So they're good hand shots. Yep, keep.
Nice.
I'll bring you in. Yeah, keep going and stay in.
Yep.
And if I
Nice.
come around,
And block.
Yeah.
Down. Nice.
Whatever you want to do.
Uh-huh.
No, that's good. You can't do that.
When you get that close, you're jamming him, you're safe. Like, it's as safe as you can be in a sword fight.
Yeah, but you are lowering.
Yeah.
Coming in.
Oh. You know what? It's the second you did offense. Nice, nice. That was good.
That's still good hand shots. Yeah. It's making you reach.
Yeah. Even if you don't get the attack afterwards, still make sure you're stepping deep a bit more on the spines.
Yeah.
Even at the beginning, like you might want to do that, like one of the rolling blocks. Even at the beginning, if you get the spine deflection with a step, you might not get the follow-up hack. You might just go spine to block again, but now you're in a closer range and it adds pressure. So just see how close you can get with a couple of defensive moves after the spine. So I would say at the moment it's looking like you were going here to here a bit, but now it's starting to get a little bit more closer to like you're getting this, but you're bringing that in, but not doing the full step. So I'm like, make sure that you're getting, even if it's just to here and the block, so you know you're safe, and then you can get that afterwards. Or if you know you're deep enough and you reckon you can hit that, then block and roll or clamp, you can do it afterwards. But just make sure you're stepping a little bit deeper with it. If you're worried that if as you step that you're going to get this and something like that's going to happen or that's going to happen and come back like on your neck there, then just focus on the block after the step. But just make sure you get the step down.
Because you're coming in a bit tight.
Yeah, everything's looking really good though.
All right, keep going.
Nice. Honestly, you're in a much closer range now. That's good.
See how when you get halfway you're doing that, try moving your body in. Don't just stretch your weapon.
See if you can, almost like you're going to ram him with your feet. Like you're going to use the blade still, but you're just ramming him using footwork. Yeah, exactly. Because whoever...
When you're doing that, I can parry that. But when you step in, I'm going, oh shit, you know, something's bad.
Whoever extends more gets controlled more.
Yeah. So just, that's all right.
Yeah. No, once again, it's a progression and you're progressing well.
Still with me? Right. Alright, that's it. Yeah, that's good. Moving. Yeah. Keep coming in. That's better.
Yeah, that's good. You know what, actually? Something you could try with John that, like, John would be a good partner to do it with. He's not going to just smash you if you get it wrong. Like, do your move going past like this, or like you're doing your hack, and a lot of time yours is coming afterwards, and you're getting that spine, which is letting you go through into the block or the hack or whatever. But every now and then, John's not biting on this because you're leaving it there and you're waiting a little too long. You got to be careful because someone might snipe the hand or do some fakes or some other stuff. Almost do the move with the spine regardless of what he's doing. Sounds really weird. But like if I just go here, doesn't matter if he did the attack or not, because now I'm in a good range to do what I want. So I'm like, I'm going to do that step in the spine whether he throws the attack or not, because now I'm in a better range to fuck him up whether he did it or not. If he does the attack, it works better for me. But if he doesn't do the attack, I still got a better position out of it. So it's a win-win whether he throws it or not. So I'm like that. I think that's the difference is if you go here and John doesn't throw it, you start waiting, going, am I doing this or not? Or don't wait because you get your hand chopped. So I reckon just go here, John does nothing, I go, oop, and I'm here. But now I'm in this range. He tries to go backwards or something, I can keep, see, once again, if I stay there, I lose my attack because he's going to step backwards out that and I miss this. But as he does that attack, if I step in my block, he's screwed now. I'm going to get everything I want now. So like every time if you do a forward movement on the defense, he can't get out of range. And you don't have to always, he doesn't have to do an attack for you to do that forward movement. You can just do a forward movement in defense. And if he doesn't do the attack, then that's fine. Every now and then something's going to go wrong. There's always going to be an outlier. There's going to be some like flurry tip coming around, or like a bag sack thrust or a hack or something. Exactly, but I'll say have a bit of a play around with just saying like how if you can step in with the spine, whether he throws or not, and see how you go with it. Because if you feel safe just stepping in, you'll get closer and closer, and funnily enough, you'll start landing on your sniper shots because now they can't get away. Yeah. All right, try that out. Yeah, nice. That's it. Yeah, nice, man. It's hard at the beginning, but you'll get used to it. Nice. Yeah. See, you're going from long range to medium range, long range to medium range. This is really good.
It's good. It's still allowing me to dodge these guys. So
yeah. Yeah.
It's getting
nice. Nice. So that's it. You're still doing your umpagadas. You still are doing like elasticos and dorellos, but now you're also closing the gap.
That's good. That's
stretching. Yeah. Nice.
But they're allowing me, because you're striking straight away, it's allowing me to dodge those. So still defend and try to come in.
Do 2 or 3 defenses as you're stepping forward, and he won't be able to get out of range. If you go straight from defense to offense, you can sometimes counter it because you're going 1-1. Yeah. Just chain a couple of defenses together with the footwork and you'll land on him. Yeah. But do 2 or 3 defenses. That, another defense. 1 defense. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, you did 2 defenses and then you got cut up on the 3rd. Perfect. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Because before I was just able to go, oh yeah, knock at the side, knock at the side. Now you're coming in more. When you are coming in, I have to deal with all this. Yeah.
And people cut themselves up on your blade more than you hacking them or stabbing them. They just run themselves through your blade and you go, oh, that wasn't my plan, but I won. Cool.
See there, I can still dodge those.
Yeah.
You'll just come around and over.
Do 2 or 3 dodges or blocks and
Yeah.
then go for it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. See already, that just changes it. Nice.
Yeah.
And the umpagata is still better than a block, but if you switch between both, it really messes with them. Really nice. If someone keeps adding that pressure to you where you're going back and he's taking forward steps, after 2 or 3 steps back when you go, I can't disconnect, now think defense and forward and you'll jam him and you'll surprise him. But honestly, man, that was really good. Do you want to have a drink of water and have a break?
Have a break for a second.
Yeah.
just
No,
have a reset.
that was good. That was like almost half an hour of sparring.
Just have a reset.
Yeah, nice, man.
Slow
Alright.
motion.
Whenever you guys are ready. Yeah, I think like 20%. Yeah, that's a good speed.
Do you reach? Don't reach with those because I
Do the block like a roof block,
Yeah.
and then step with it almost on your temple still. So,
Yeah, that's better. And keep going. Keep it on your body. Yeah, good. Don't reach. Yeah, good. So if you just do any shot, you're going to come around. I want to follow your arm around and then stay close and still coming. See how hard that is to defend? Yeah. Compared to if I dodge that and come out here, you immediately come around. Yeah. So try following my arm a bit and even sort of, yeah, that's it. Yeah, nice. So that was awkward for me to get out of. It can be tricky when it's faster. It's starting here. Now move in with it, move in. Yeah. And still block. Yeah. And block. Do your blocks. Yeah. Move in. Control. Yeah. Don't extend. Yeah, good. Yeah. Just move in. Move in. And move in behind the arch. Yeah. Block. Yeah, see this is awkward, I'm pushing that through my arm. You've extended that, that allowed me up. Extend it, keep it in, and as I come through, put it through my body, lock tight, yeah, good. And keep coming in, nice.
The only extra thing I would say is keep your hand on it like a roof block. Like that, do your roof block, keep your hand on it when you like lunge and thrust at it. So like yeah, so I might keep that hand on it and almost do like a left step and lunge into it. So like yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like that means that if he does anything where he tries to clamp or control it.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. If John tried to scoop it with his left hand, your hand's here to reinforce it. So he tries to pull it down and move it, you just go no. Exactly. And like that's so much stronger than if it was out loose by itself. Is it?
Alright, well.
Everything else looked good. I just noticed that your hand was hovering here, and I was like, just touch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice, man. Good adjustments.
Just kind of go.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Hell yeah. Oh, nice, nice.
So you're extending a bit again.
Yeah,
So
even
try to,
even
as you
on-
block, come in behind the hand.
even that side. Pause there for a sec. So like, do that forehand shot.
If you just grab my wrist, I know it's there, and I come around and do stuff.
Keep that hand on here again. Use your left forearm to clamp his hand. So you're doing this one right. As you're coming in this way, I'm using my left forearm to pin that like tricep or arm, and I'm still going into his neck. I don't have to extend much. I can be quite here. But if I get this elbow under, he can't come back properly. If he does, I can just clamp onto that as well, or I can scoop it through into a split or something else. So, yeah. But yeah, do that spine, and then yeah, see if you can almost keep this forearm, ideally on the tricep, getting into that, or you can clamp on the neck, but you're keeping that there, and the elbows under that. Yeah. Nice. man.
Slow. Move in behind my own south.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's already better. Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, good.
Just makes it a really strong structure. Nice, man.
Yeah, good.
You're stepping and moving really good.
Yeah, so you extended that? Yeah. Don't extend it. Just come in
That's it.
with the lock. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
That's what keep it tight. Do a few dodges, implicados, and then when you're ready after one, move in behind the weapon, even push the arm that way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Block. Yeah, good, that's making you reach. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, keep coming in, yeah, nice.
That's like a reverse plumer there. If you get that inside position. Nice. Good Benny Hill block.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's good.
Yeah, nice. You're getting that forward step with the defensive movement, you're getting that down really good.
Yeah.
That's the biggest focus of today, I think, whether it's the spine or a roof block or whatever. If you do a defense on that forward step, you're in the right range now. Hell yeah.
I'm feeling that.
It's easy without a glove.
Easier without a glove, okay.
Ah, fair. Yeah, until you block it and realize that your hand covering your glove is the ungloved one and it gets hit and you go, ow.
Yeah.
Since I took the, it's easier to do this without the glove.
Oh, I get you. Yeah. It's less clunky with the big hands. Like, yeah, trying to cross your wrist like that can get a bit tangled. I do understand. Yeah. Even those open style gloves you got there, which are more like the Filipino style, like stick gloves, they've got like more easier grip than some of the hockey gloves that get a bit chunky as well.
Yeah, well, that's why my hockey ones are bad.
No, fair. Did you want to do I can do it 2 minutes of just like normal sparring, see how you guys can work it in. So like if you want, like, do that speed, but then spike it up faster, then drop back down to that speed, then spike it up. That's the base speed that you want, but you want to have little flares of strength and speed coming out of it to startle them, but you don't want to keep it there, you want to drop it back down again. So I can do a couple minutes and then we might call it after that. Oh yeah, actually, probably good shout. Yeah, no, fair.
Tell me I didn't hit it on that.
So I'm like, I'd start at the beginning, still like start it as if it's a normal like sparring round. Do more long range at the beginning, and then see how close you can get with it. If you rush in too fast, John might sniper you with something. But yeah. So you always want to progress through the safest, longest range first, but then if you realize umpagadas are happening, then push in with your feet in the defense. Hell yeah. Keep the
So
feet.
those blocks.
Nice.
You were staying at the same range when you
Yeah.
were blocking. As soon as you blocked and moved in, that changed everything.
That's it.
So don't just stop on the one spot.
That's it. The simultaneous step and defense.
It's naturally good.
So keep the feet and the hips moving, shoulders and hips, everything.
Yeah, that's getting better. Yeah, good. Anything. Yeah, good. They're making me stretch, which is great. No, that's good. You don't have it down here. It definitely makes me have to lunge a bit more.
1 minute.
Yeah, then you go for long shot. Yeah, good.
Nice, that was really good. Good control.
Yeah. That's alright, yeah.
Almost. I was like, you're drawing it well, but I was like, ooh, dangerous.
The trouble with, if you guard it too many times, I'm just going to walk in and touch.
Yeah. It's okay to do maybe 1 or 2, but don't do more than 2.
Yeah, you
Because
just
yeah.
like if everyone's just trying to dodge.
But good measurement to pull off those first few there. I was like, oh. That's where once again the hips and the shoulders are going. As they go for the first or second, I go from the bench at my hips to the bench at my waist to touching my chin, and I'm still maybe not fully defense, but I'm bringing my sword up just in case. So yeah.
We'll try not to do anything more than twice, because then it just becomes
Alright. Do another 30 seconds and then we'll call it.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
Then you extend it. Yeah,
Nice, that was really good.
that was nice and simple.
Hell yeah.
The first one I could parry, second I had no.
Really good adjustments. Alright, 10 seconds, not too hard.
Yes. Nice. Perfect. Well done, mate.
Alright, really good guys.